Okay, so we're going to walk over here and we're going to run through some of our features just here. So starting here with our microwave. Again, for the microwave to work, we need to be plugged into 240 volts. We'll know that because the light will be on. Down here we have our freezer and our fridge. There's just a simple little button underneath to press to open it up and close, and again the same down the bottom. I'm just going to open both for a moment just so we can see our controls here. So we have our main power button that's on, that tells us the system is on. Our next most important one is this one here, A for automatic. This will then determine what is the best power source to use. So in preference it will use 240 volts. Because I'm plugged into power right now, I see that illuminated. If it doesn't have that, what it will then do is it will then search for gas. So if we have the gas turned on the outside and the van is on a level parking lot, you need to make sure you're level for the gas to work. That will illuminate. Failing that, it will go over to battery power. Now the battery in here will only effectively hold the temperature that it's at. It will not get it colder. So during the day that's completely fine, it's going to hold its temperature quite well. However, at the end of each day travelling, you want to make sure that you're plugged into mains power or you've gone outside and turned the gas on. When I do disconnect the power, I will see as it tries to light the gas, a little red light will come on here and there'll be a little audio beep just telling you, hey, don't forget about me, make sure you've got this in the right mode. Over here we can dial the temperature that we wish to run at. Some of the other facilities here, we have our remote for our air conditioner. It's very simple. We simply dial what mode we want and what temperature we want and simply turn it on. Quick little tip, when you do turn it on, it takes a couple seconds before you actually see it turn on. So if you click it to turn it on and you don't hear anything for 4 or 5 seconds, that's normal. If you just wait a couple more moments longer, it generally will turn itself on. Now just down here, I do have quite a good detailed view which will run through all of the components of the van. So if in doubt, drop into here and this will give you everything you need. The last thing we have here is our TV. So I'm just going to turn that on. The TV itself, each time you drive, you will need to retune this into new areas. And to do this, we hit the menu button. There we go. We move over to tuning and auto tune. If I come back to the remote, we have a source button here. If I tap the source button, yep, come on. Hit the source button. There we go. I have a few things here. Now if I come down to media, if I select that, what I do have, just on the side here, a little USB port, so you're welcome to plug in any USB hard drives or anything if you want to watch anything. But what I do have here, again if I get myself back here, come to media and movie, and to that USB port, I do have quite a good presentation which I've borrowed from Cruisin' in combination with the one you're listening to right now. This presentation will run for a good 30 minutes And again, we'll run through everything nice and neatly. So always come back to this if you need it. Now, last thing, if I hit the source button again and come up to HDMI, oops, I think I've got it working. 1 second. Okay, so I hit the source button again. If I come up to HDMI,
thank you for choosing to travel with us.
what I do have here is a screen mirroring device. So a Windows, Apple or Android device you can wirelessly connect, and then from your tablet or your phone then put information up from there.